Hi, this is Mike from Music Ministry 101. In this video, we're going to practice the Gospel Acclamation for the 21st Sunday in Ordinary Time. Let's get into it.
You have the words of everlasting life. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia.
All right, not so bad this weekend. So what I wanted to do is share a quick story with you. And I actually did just share this in the Psalm video as well, but some folks are just here for the Gospel Acclamation, so I wanted to share it one more time. Well, this is the moment that I knew I needed help with my voice and my vocal technique. I was at the Berkshire Choral Festival, which is usually a number of weeks in the summer, and hundreds of singers get together and perform major works together. And I was an apprentice there, so I wasn't a paying member of the program, but I was the first level of staff. I was an apprentice. And our role, we used to sing with the chorus, and we used to lead sectionals, and sometimes we would lead master classes. And so every week we had this performance where all the apprentices or apprenti got together and they sang for whoever wanted to come. And I was in a barbershop quartet with 4 members. It was myself, I was singing baritone, there was a bass and 2 tenors. And we were singing along, singing wonderful barbershop quartet music. And one of the tenors, while we were singing, it's kind of like this, one of the tenors looked at me like that and was like almost had this shocked and like, what are you doing kind of look. And it was because I was singing out of tune. And the reason for that, I mean, there could be many, but I just didn't know vocal technique. I was overusing all of the muscles that create tension. I didn't have free, relaxed singing. I was stressing out over it, and I was just singing out of tune, right? And so at that moment, I knew I needed to work with professionals to get better at vocal technique. And maybe you haven't had an experience quite like that, but maybe you have this nagging feeling that you could be a better vocalist if you worked with a professional. And so what I started to do is to actually talk with these guys and talk with other staff members about vocal technique, and I started to learn. And then I went back to college for the master's degree, and I learned more, and I worked with chorus directors and vocal professors. And I took what they told me to do, implemented it, and I got so much better with my voice. It was an incredible difference. And so for you, what I've done is I've taken what I learned and I put it into an online training program for you to take advantage of. So maybe you don't want to pay for professional help, like having a vocal teacher, which can probably be about $60 an hour. And if you multiply that out by the year, it's thousands of dollars. Maybe you want to teach yourself some of those techniques that I use to improve my voice. Well, you can do that because I created a program for you to learn those vocal techniques. It's called Advanced Vocal Technique, and it's on sale right now actually, because at the end of the summer, I know people want to get back into choir and back into regular singing during the school year, which starts in September. And so I've made my program completely available and at a huge discount so that you can take advantage and you can learn better vocal techniques. So it's important to know when you're supposed to improve and focus on something. And that was the moment when I knew I needed to improve. When I was getting looks of like, it's not quite right, it's a little bit off. That's when I knew I needed to take responsibility and take control of this. And I'm so glad I did here 10 years later. All right, I hope that was helpful. We can do a quick karaoke video of this particular gospel acclamation, but I'll leave a link in the description below for you to check out my program, Advanced Vocal Technique. All right, here we go. All right, I hope that was helpful, and I hope you check out Advanced Vocal Technique, and I'll see you in another video. Peace, have a great Mass.